Good Monday evening. We are in side of the Moynihan train hall adjacent to Penn Station. And here we're going to start our walk today toward Hudson Yards and High Line. Welcome everyone. How's everybody doing? It's a new station, opened very recently and definitely helpful. This is Long Island Railroad Terminal and Amtrak Terminal. Hey Thais, boa noite. It's a beautiful space. We're going to zoom out to show you the whole thing. Hey John Burke. .6:58 in New York City, so sunset in about 50 minutes. Let's go enjoy it. See, High Line Moynihan connector. This is the two new pedestrian bridges that will be in our way today, so hopefully we will be able to explore them as well. We did it once, but right after they open. Let's see what they look like right now. So we're going to exit toward 9th Avenue. This station is not just a station, it has a fantastic food hall right over there. Multiple options for, foods of all kinds, and very clean facilities, restrooms and everything, so just beautiful. Doing readers inside there as well. Kitty M's, hey Jacqueline, good evening, good evening. My notifications came right on time again. My phone screen keeps freezing though. So there's good news and bad news. Notification is good news, and hopefully, what if you close and open again? Maybe it will help. That's a part of a food hall. Primex, hello, it's Alejandro. Hey Alejandro. Hello, and welcome. Now our network is unstable, so thank you for your patience. We're going to walk out the building real quick, and hopefully the network will fix right away after that.
Welcome to Moynihan Train Hall. Amtrak personnel are located throughout the station to assist you. Please check with the ticket office for baggage assistance.
We exit into 9th Avenue from the Moynihan train hall. We walked upstairs, we took the elevator upstairs, and now we are going to exit right here. Let's play our music a little bit because, they're playing their own. Urban Pops. I believe this is an ice cream place with all kinds of flavors. Amtrak, yep, and Long Island Railroad. KDMs, it's a bit of a buffering problem only on your channel. Interesting. It doesn't look like it's buffering now. It looks good. 9th Avenue exit. All right, we're out. Marcus Israel Broken. Hello NYC, USA and world. Greetings from Spain again, from my beautiful city of Vigo. Have a great day. Thank you and welcome. It's been cloudy all day today, but it did not rain, thankfully, but it's humid. It feels humid. This is Manhattan West area. That's how this area is called, and as you can see, Hudson Yards is right in front of us with the observation deck right there facing us as well. if you look at the observation deck, you see a little bit of a kind of a glass opening toward the tip of that triangle. This is a clear 100% see-through floor, and if you stand there and you look down, it's scary at the beginning because it's like almost like you're free falling, but you're not, of course. You're standing there. Joshua, hey Roy, good to see you. I claimed Black Now 15 today. Hi Roy, good to see you always. Neville 6000, good evening from Toronto. Let's cross the street here. It's some sort of a construction going on this block out here, so we have to walk around it. Good to see you all. Happy Monday evening, or to some, Tuesday morning. This used to be a U.S. Post Office, one of the largest in the country, if not the largest in the country. And up until recently, but then they transformed this huge building into the Moynihan Train Hall, and they connected it to Penn Station, which is right there across the street, one avenue away from here. And what you see actually in the center is a portion of Madison Square Garden, and that building that is right there is what they didn't finish yet, but they are constructing it right at the front of Madison Square Garden. So that area is undergoing some transformation, and of course the top of Empire State Building, all that we can see from this point. This is West 34th Street, 31st Street, and 9th Avenue. That bridge is one of those two that's called Moynihan connector, because those are pedestrian bridges, and they very conveniently connect pedestrians to High Line and Hudson Yards. ANY, good to see you. This is 9th Avenue. So what we're going to do, we're going to eventually get to that staircase and walk over the pedestrian bridges, but right now we're going to walk around this building a little bit because it's beautiful. On the other side of the building it's like a garden, and as soon as we have a chance. Also there is a sculpture there, we will see what that is. RJ, hey. MSG is the mecca of sports entertainment, and best job I had vending inside in early 70s. Oh, I'm sure you've seen so many stars of that period. That's MSG right there, the round building, but only portion of it is visible. And see, they remaking that area, and they're just constructing a huge building right there, which will be a combination of office space, I believe mostly office space. And this is what they fairly recently built here, only a few years ago. All that, and the Hudson Yards buildings behind. Let's see what this is. If we have a sign, yes, that's the sign. Charles Ray, Adam and Eve, 2023, stainless steel. Rosie, hola, saludos. Adam and Eve by Charles Ray, 2023, brand new work of art. RJ, did what they do with the top of post office since bottom is not Penn Station. What they do with the top? We'll need to double check. I'm not sure. Up until recently, they were still functioning as post office, but right now, haven't been there for a very long time, so I'll double check. Hey Marie, just Marie. So these buildings here, they call Manhattan West, and this one is 2 Manhattan West. It's a huge artwork right there inside. Interesting. Not sure exactly what it symbolizes, but and that's post office turned into Moynihan Train Hall, 9th Avenue entrance. Welcome everyone, and thank you for your likes if you did, and if you didn't, please give us a like and thank you. This one is 1 Manhattan West. This one right here. And that's Hudson Yards, the Edge observation deck. On the bottom of that building is the food market, Whole Foods market, amongst the other businesses and stores. Some places to eat here, and stores. Starbucks, of course. Peloton. There's gym. NHL shop. And Silver Mirror facial bar. Dave and Bangor, Maine. Hi, Dave. Thank you, Marie, for a like, and everybody else for likes. Manhattan West. This is NHL shop, and it looks like it's closed for the day, maybe. No customers in there. Time is 7:10. I guess they close at 10. You can see different jerseys, different uniforms, hats, mostly t-shirts. But they closed for the day. Hey, Daryl. All about hockey. Let's look up from this point. It's amazing. Look up to see what I see. Fascinating. High Line is the what used to be elevated freight train tracks, but they turned it into the walking zone, into the park, and they call it High Line. And if we look back here, we see Empire State Building from here as well, right there. Steelers Nation. I didn't see the Pittsburgh Penguins. I probably didn't focus on. They have to have them too. Have no way not to have that, but perhaps they have to be there. Like all the teams have to be represented there. Ice Nation. It's getting darker, and they suppose that it could have been raining, but it's not raining right now. So it's just a little cloudy, and on top of getting darker, it's cloudy. So it kind of feels a little gloomy and doomy. Huge Whole Foods market here at Hudson as well. A little bit more of Empire State Building from this angle. So this is Midtown West, and across the street, across Chance Avenue, it is Hudson Yards. It's all right, but we are going to walk through what they opened recently, and they call it Moynihan Connector. Actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken. These are two bridges, pedestrian bridges, at 90 degrees angle that connect this point where we are exactly to Hudson Yards in less than a minute. You don't have to walk up and down and cross the streets. It's very convenient, and they also have an elevator in case if you have issues, walking up and down stairs. So this is the staircase that we were going to use, but we are here, so we don't have to. And let's take a look at this one. Noble Sweetness, good evening. Good to see you. Kitty Amzu, nice view. Marie, it's been raining all day. So this sign is telling us what's located here around Manhattan West. Shops and experiences. Pretty fancy schmancy. And Whole Foods is right here with outdoor seatings if you want, and indoor seatings. Hudson Yards area is across the street right there, which we're going there slowly but surely. Let's take the bridge. A walk over the bridge. Highline Park gates close at 10 p.m. Nice to know, so we should be able to make it. We are looking straight across the island of Manhattan from west to east. If I'm not mistaken, this is West 30th or 31st Street. I think 30th. We came here on the second day when this bridge was open, maybe a few months ago. Still in good shape, and we kind of guessed that there will be a lot of, if not graffiti, some sort of autographs on these wooden structures, because it is tempting to sign it or do something like that. But I'm not sure why, but I don't so far don't see any of that. So it's hard to believe, but I was wrong. They're actually taking good care of the bridge, and not so much vandalizing is happening. No graffitis right now, not at all. Not even a single letter or a name. That's fascinating. So this bridge is very kind of plain and just functional, and the bridge right there in front of us that is at 90 degrees angle, that one is more of a garden type of thing. More reminds of a highline landscaping. Freebird, I like the way Your descriptive tour guide, most walkers are too quiet. Oh, thank you so much, Freebird, and welcome to our chat and to our channel. Happy you find it very interesting, hopefully. Thank you. Austin, hello KDMs. Oh, that scene looking between the streets, perfect view for perspective study for sketching.
Yeah.
And why, good evening, Noble Sweetness, good to see you. We welcome all of our new viewers that found our channel today and recently maybe subscribed. Welcome everybody, welcome here. Thank you for being here and spending your Monday evening with our channel, and thank you for keeping us a company, walking with us from the comfort of your own home. Not a single something. No graffitis, no scratching, no sketching, no names, no pictures, no drawings, nothing. Wow, that's an anomaly, but let's keep it this way, I guess. And now we are at the end of this other bridge that is, as you can see, at almost 90 degrees angle. And this one leads directly to Highline. Also a very nice perspective if you look in just a moment. I think I'm not an artist, but it's kind of merging, two merging sides merging down there at the end of the bridge. Or this is what it looks like to us. TDMs, it's a nice break from being out all day. I spent $75 on cabs. Yeah, cabs are tempting sometimes to take. More even not the cabs, but Ubers. Uber is pretty popular and easy to get. It's just when the weather is not so good or whatever the hell is happening, they automatically raise the pricing. But I have to admit, Uber is pretty decent thing. And taxi, yeah, I can wave a taxi in New York anywhere, anytime pretty much. Thank you for the weather. 72, 22 Celsius, and wind is mild, and humidity is 78. Yes, it feels very humid. And Hudson Yards from this angle and observation deck. Yeah, people like to lay down, face the sky, and take a selfie, pointing the camera the way that the camera is looking through that glass floor. So it's almost like you are flying in the air and you see Manhattan far down below. Two tiny tennis courts or pickleball. Hey, sunshine after rain. And we are entering Highline partially. This is not like the main Highline, but this is kind of like append, like kind of like a little bit off Highline, but still at the same level. And in this place, they always install some sort of art piece. And right now, as you can see, this is what we see right here. It's not a real tree, but it looks like a real tree with all the roots. And why transit in New York City can be so crazy, cabs can be a lifesaver. Absolutely. Hi, Miguel Reynoso. That's pretty fascinating if you didn't see it before, if it's the first time you see it. Welcome everyone, Kitty M's. What a fantastic pink tree, and I don't even like pink, lol. It's a very bright pink. If it's pink, it's a very bright pink. And I did not forget, I still need to remember or memorize or learn the colors. This is one of the 50 shades of pink. This one is the work by Pamela Rosenkrantz, old tree, and it's brand new work as well. Marie looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. You can always read it later if you want. 25 minutes and 50 seconds into the stream. Do not climb on the artwork. Who would want to do that? But you know, you never know. People are different. The wind is picking up. I don't know if it's wind before rain or it is just wind. Also, the view from above. I think it's West 29th Street and what avenue is this one? I'm not sure 100%. 10th maybe? PDMs looks like it's representing human body qualities. Wow, that's a very deep analysis, but true that. Sunshine of rain, the tree of life. Also the place for people to sit and enjoy the view. So the actual Highline course is right over there, and we're going to walk in that direction real quick. More so the other side. PDMs. Let's zoom out a little tree in a picture right now, in perspective, in reference to the surrounding buildings. Pretty impressive. This Moynihan connector is really good idea. Bridges, if you think, if you walk in, let's say from Penn Station or from Moynihan train hall, you only cross the street, only cross 9th Avenue, and then you get here, and you can walk from here all the way down High Line to Meatpacking District. So you can cover a pretty distant distance without having to cross any streets. This is Whole Foods Market down there, and I believe this is 10th Avenue. PDMs, I did an oil painting of a tree that morphed into a woman. Wow. We have artists here in chat. I'm pretty sure at least 2, maybe more. It's good to have people of different professions giving us different perspectives. Thank you so much for sharing. Marie, yes, kitty, get too close. It may catch you with its limbs, like in the Wizard of Oz. There you go. The conversation of the artists. Thank you. PDMs, let's do a bit of everything. Yeah, let's take another quick look, and then we will continue walking. Look at the roots of the tree. And looking up. Hey Sally, good evening. Did she just tell me, come on, she's waiting for the picture? People are extremely polite sometimes. Well, she commemorated herself on our stream. Unfortunately, she doesn't even know about it, but we all do. Renata Mendoza. Hi, Renata. Oh, wow. Sometimes they put artwork around here, but not currently. So it's just a bench with a little bit of sort of a kind of a observation area. See? That used to be an elevated freight train, and it was supposed to be destroyed and demolished, but just like with the Grand Central Terminal, there were people who defended this structure, and they had a vision, they had an idea of transforming this into the park and a recreational area of sorts. And before this whole Hudson Yards and Manhattan West development was even thought about. So now it all came together in one piece that is extremely convenient for people to explore and hang out, and tourists are here all the time as well. Major offices located here in these buildings, stores. The shops at Hudson Yards is right around here. So they kept a little bit of a railroad here, just a tiny piece, to remind you what it was before. Austin, welcome viewers from around the world. Absolutely welcome. Renata, love New York. Constantine Angel, what a beautiful area. Thanks for sharing. You're very welcome. Thank you for enjoying. This is the venue, I guess we can say, that's called the Shed, and it's concerts and exhibits and very universal, and they have very unique performances here. Or I forgot what it was called. The Sphere, I think the last one is where you kind of walk into the sphere and the music is projected to you from 360 from everywhere. So it's kind of a cool ideas being transformed into reality. Unfortunately, the tickets are very expensive for the the average person. We are in the Hudson Yards area, and this is of course the Oculus that is unfortunately will probably remain closed forever at this point. The only level that is open is the ground level, and people can walk through it and take pictures from the ground level, but no walking up the stairs anymore, no climbing the stairs. This is the mall, the shops at Hudson Yards. Olivia Iglesias, hi Olivia. Renata, do you like K-pop? I'm not an expert, but I like a little bit of everything. I know K-pop is a very popular thing. Now, the people sitting there and watching something showing on a large screen, I would not be surprised if it's US Open, but it could be anything. We're not going to stare at the screen because we got burnt during the Super Bowl, and YouTube did not log that at all. So we're not going to stay there and profoundly stare at the screen and wait until YouTube will shut us down again. No, but we will take a look. I'm assuming it could have been US Open, but maybe something else. This is the ground level of the Oculus. The Mark P, yes, US Open. Yeah, they usually show the sporting events here or something similar. So I'm Yeah, sounds like it's tennis. But first, since we're here, let us quickly walk through right there to the Oculus and look up, because even though it's closed, even when you stand there and you look up, this is just a fascinating thing to see. And that's a mall right there. Subway station on the 7 line, Hudson Yards, is a few steps away up there, so it's very easy to get here, either walking or taking a subway. Reminder, your likes are very important. If you forgot, please give us a like. You will see more people in chat, because the more likes we get, the more people will find our channel. Thank you. Benjamin, good to see you. So this is the Oculus from the inside, and the light is pretty cool, because, you know, people put the phone on the ground, on the floor, and stand there and take a selfie, and the selfie kind of shows 360 degrees above here. This is the view, the vertical view straight up from where we're standing. Benjamin the vessel. And why it's such a beautiful structure. I walked all the way to the top one. Such a shame. Why it closed, so sad. Horizon House. Today is the 28th of August, not the 27th. My apology, I forgot to update the date. Thank you so much. I'll fix it as soon as I can. Thank you so much for letting us know. Very unusual building. And welcome, Horizon House. It happens sometimes. Human error, what are you gonna do? We are here Italian right now. They're not familiar with this technology when they put the phone camera facing up right in the center of that circle, and they stand right near and they take a selfie, and the selfie will be amazing. I guess they didn't get the memo. This is Olivia. Is this a mall? This is a mall, yes.
Right, this way.
We've been inside many times, and we will be at some point, of course, later. We have videos and streams on our channel. You can just search by the words Hudson Yards or Hudson Yards Mall. More specifically, you should be able to find it. Yeah, the mall is across the way, right here. It's a beautiful mall, and even more beautiful around Christmas, where the lights are everywhere. It's sunset in New York City, and 7:37. So soon, what's going on? First round US Open.
116 miles per hour.
Sigmund, Germany, and golf, USA. And they just started. And we are not going to stay here forever because YouTube finds this very, very, very bad if someone is standing and streaming what is copyrighted real time. But just a nice memory. Just a few days ago we were there streaming Fan Week at US Open, and this is Arthur Ashe Stadium, I believe. Yes, and they were allowing people to go all the way down to the court level. So I was just there, all the way down, behind the court, and side court, front court. So that was awesome. And then we saw Iga Swiatek, and we saw Novak Djokovic, and we saw Caroline Wozniacki, and then we saw someone else, a Russian guy, Daniil Medvedev. He won US Open in 2021. So we saw quite a few. It's all in that stream, and occasionally I post separate videos about a minute long. So if you want to browse our channel, you will find them all in the video section and in the stream section. Let's go back to Highline. Before we do, let's look up again. These buildings are just fascinating. And over there is Jacob Javits Center, right there. We streamed Auto Show from there, and it was a very successful stream. Hopefully something else at some point later as well. And why the sky looks like it will rain in a minute. Yes, I know, but it definitely looks like it. I believe it's time to sleep in Spain. I have to go. It's very nice. I'm very happy. Thank you so much, Olivia, for watching. We hope to see you again sooner rather than later. Hopefully you subscribed, and you will get notifications when we're posting something or we're streaming live. Have a good night. Buenas noches. It's nice. It's not raining, and it's nice to just sit here in a very comfortable chair, lay back, sit back, and enjoy tennis.
For the return game, I didn't see.
You know, the third racket just took me out of my game. It's like the shell game, right?
You gotta pay attention to
US Open first round, Arthur Ashe Stadium, live on the television, and we are live streaming from New York City. Local time in New York is 7:41 p.m. and we're streaming for 44 minutes. Yeah, the clouds is no joke. And this is the shed. Joshua Wall, bye bye. We will see you later, Joshua. Thank you for being here and watching. Kyle, Comic-Con is coming to the Job Center in 2 months. I'm definitely going. October, right? I think it's October. Kyle is excited about Comic-Con. Yeah, let's see what we can do. No guarantee, no promises, but let's keep that in mind. City Pickle. pickleball court. And we are walking into the High Line right now. Let's take a look one more time at the Oculus. Ambrose, Comic-Con is a little too pricey for my taste. Hey Ambrose, good to see you. Yeah, the tickets to those shows is no joke, and they have so many different options, so many different packages, but they are pretty pricey. Supply and demand, there are people who will pay the price, and therefore the price is higher than could have been. Very popular events. If it starts raining, we'll have to hide basically from rain. Actually, I have an umbrella, believe it or not. Surfboard, hey, good to see you. Right there is Little Spain, Mercado, Little Spain, where everything is all about Spain. Some multitude of restaurants and cafes, bars, and they're still open there, looks like. Signal network is pretty bad down there. We tried many times, but it's a nice place to visit. It has a lot of infomercials on everywhere on the walls, representing different regions of Spain. Look, that is the top of Empire State Building, and antenna, or the top, let's just say the top of Empire State Building is yellow and blue. Ambrose, mostly seafood. And right now all we're missing is Ori. We have 3 range holders, 3 moderators, and why? Ambrose and Noble Sweetness, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, everyone. Now we're walking the High Line. There's interesting buildings along the way, and offices and residential. It's weird not to see a lot of people on High Line usually. You know, during the daytime hours, it is pretty crowded. But it's good to see people here, so we're not alone, so it's not like scary. Luxury rentals in this building. Can only imagine how much they are, those luxury rentals. West Chelsea. Yeah, this is a Chelsea area of Manhattan. So nice to see High Line after dark, because usually we don't have a view of High Line after dark. For example, these buildings when they're illuminated, and it looks nice. aisle. The High Line is usually extremely crowded, yes. This is residential. There's a TV right there and no covering windows. This floor, the next floor, and the next floor. See the cat though right there in the window. It's nice after dark. I love the lighting. Sunshine after the rain. Love the High Line. You know, I'll zoom out here many times, but it's just awesome just to see the whole piece in one frame. Futuristic kind of design. It's one of the exits or entrances, the staircase. 20 elevators at 23rd and 30th, so no elevator here. That would be nice to see what's going on in there, but this one is covered. That one is kind of covered, even though the windows are not covered, but those structures, they protect from the view. You can only see a little bit, and what you see, some sort of a big kitchen area. Surfboard. Love this walking park in the midst of the city. KDMs, the architecture of a lot of these buildings is just beautiful. Let's look back a little bit at the Hudson Yards area. KDMs and then architectural design. Sunshine, lovely. And this one is that same building we were looking at, but this one is around the corner view or the frontal view. Those units are unique in their shape as well. And why I couldn't have my windows open like that, especially at night. That would, to me, it would be common sense not to have the windows covered, you know, generally speaking. Your life is your life. Why would you want to be exposed like that? KDM's unbelievable. Yes, let's zoom out. This is one of the most beautiful buildings along.
It's probably like
my favorite two designs, this one and the barrel windows designs buildings down there. It is fantastic. Also, just a reminder, if you feel like supporting us with your amazing super chats, super stickers, Ko-Fis and Venmos, thank you so much for your support. I was wrong about not so many people. Still quite a few. I hear a lot of Italian. Sorry. See? That's a tiny piece of the old railroad. Austin, wonder what is around there. The Fortune. Ambrose, I need natural light. Artificial lighting makes me sleepy.
so I paid for everything.
High Line didn't open like that all at once. It had three different time intervals. First they open the portion somewhere in the middle, then closer to Hudson Yards, but around Hudson Yards train tracks. So it was 3 different launches. But now it is, for the most part, fully open. And people enjoy it. Or barrel windows or lantern buildings, windows. Yeah, it definitely has a nicer name for that.
You're right. The bad guy wanted to really
We cannot see the river, but those buildings, tiny buildings, and on the other side, this is not Manhattan, this is New Jersey, across the Hudson River. Now it's dark, pretty cool. Scott, all it takes is money, just money.
It is, I think my
Scott, L, brother, can you spare a dime? Sure. Can you? Sure, why not? You know, I don't know about other places in the country, but in the city, in New York City, they don't, ask for a dime anymore. They don't ask for a quarter anymore. They don't even ask for 50 cents anymore. The dollar is the minimum. Sometimes they just start high, like in professional salespeople, they start high and then they, let it be a little bit lower. Like they start with $5 or $2 or something. Why not? Oh, this guy's talking about privacy too, because no privacy at all. They're right. I mean, some are sort of, but even now, even though they cover something, they don't cover it entirely. So you can really see the floor, you can see the people in details. It's just a little, shaded, but like someone is watching TV right there on the couch, and they just watch TV right there, and everybody can see them doing this, and cool, I guess. You don't have nothing to hide, nothing to hide at all. Nice view. PDMs, I heard Canada might be eliminating the nickel coin. To be honest, we're still using coins, but like if you go to bakeries or something, yes, the coins are still in use, but it's less and less. This guy should put some pants on. Yeah, I wasn't sure what he was, I didn't want to stare at those details, but there's a possibility he just, he didn't even have those on. But then again, why he would want to do that is in his own place. He can do whatever he wants. Ambrose, especially when cooking buns. Yeah, when cooking buns, Jacqueline, triple thumbs up. Hi, Jacqueline. I got the joke. Tenth Avenue, right there. I think we are around 14th Street or so, but not exactly. I'm looking for the signage here. Sometimes they have the exact location, but funny enough, I don't see it here right now. I would assume it's somewhat 14th Street or somewhere there in that proximity. You know what else is fascinating? Everything is peaceful and it's cool, but no people in the uniform. I'm sure they have cameras here and they, make sure everything is good. But as far as like police presence, no, not really. But it means that they definitely have it. It's just not as evident because I'm sure they have a procedure for everything. So it feels really, really safe right now, and people are enjoying their walk on Highline for sure. Let's look back at the Hudson Yards, where we came from. And continue. We're heading south. We're walking Highline, and we're heading south toward Meatpacking District somewhere. It's a big mural on the wall. Surfboard, nice art coming up. Highline in the dark. Oh, cool. The lights up just for us. It was very dark before. Welcome everyone. Thank you for walking with us. We're streaming live from New York City. This is Highline, and I hope you gave us the likes. If not, please do so real quick, and thank you. Old building, old school. These windows are all covered. Oh, I would say 90%. And the other 10%, they partially. So it's not easy to see what's going on in there. It should not be easy. Korean's lights evening officially arrives with the lights. Absolutely. Hey, Life, Liberty, and Guns. Good evening to you too. Admir.
Told me I should study in Taiwan.
Emilio. Hi, Admir. Lily. Hey, Lily. Chelsea Piers. Right down there. Quite a few people. Here the birds. I think there's a bit cicadas, maybe cicadas. Network is a little glitchy, hopefully not for long. So what, are you going all the way to Gaisenmore Street? I think I would probably go all the way down Highline right now. And those two buildings with lantern windows are in front of us on both ends, both sides of the Highline area. The one on the left is lower than the one on the right. There's the same type of windows. Oh, that's a beautiful Empire State Building view. Let's take a look at it for a moment. Horizon House, hey, hey. Empire State Building. So I think it changes colors. It's, kind of like blinking white, and then it should change into the colors. So let's give it a few moments and see if it will change. I think our internet connection is back to normal, if I'm not mistaken. Let us know, please. KDM's buildings with rounded corner remind me of ocean liners. Ships, I mean. Noble Sweetness, beautiful Empire State Building. Maria, you're fine. Thank you, Maria. Let's continue walking. And while it looks fine on my end, thank you. Connection is fine, Noble Sweetness, thank you. Yeah, this window's here. That's a low. Just a lower one right here. Jacqueline, looks beautiful. In case if we lose connection, I will restart, but hopefully we will not, because things were happening all the time. It's on and off buffering. Yeah, I was buffering a minute ago, but now it's good, looks like. Cool windows, lantern shaped windows. And again, it's kind of covered, but it's semi covered. You still see the whole thing through the windows. If you want to see it, you will see it. I think it's an office space of some sort, looks like. Company space, maybe. I think it's a mixed development, office and residential. And wow, beautiful building. Surfboard, kind of like a bay window. Yuri Olivas, hey, good evening. Admir, I'm from Brazil. Boa noite. So Chelsea Piers. It's a pretty big venue and sports complex to be exact. It has restaurants, it has sports facilities there. Austin, welcome viewers from Brazil. Yuri, hi and why? Surfboard, boa noite. Let's look at the lantern windows again. Yeah, looks like the upper levels are definitely a residential area. Tenth Avenue is down there. And we're continuing our walk through Highline, or along Highline, or down Highline. We're heading south, and if we won't lose the signal, then we should walk all the way to the end of it in Meatpacking District.
Oh, yeah. I don't have it.
Oh wow, Empire State Building looking awesome.
But I have so much storage in like.
I always feel like this. Do you guys know that guy like Topher? Like, probably like it was like cousins to him, but I had and he's like.
We're looking through the little window in this fence. They're fixing a little bit of the high line here and there. And now we have an obstructed view. See, we moved a little bit and we don't see Empire State anymore. We see the top of the summit. Right there, another observation deck in the city. So we're having a Monday night walk in New York City. We're on Highline. Let's take a look at 10th Avenue. Also the place where you can sit and enjoy the view through the window, or stand here and look at it above that level, which we will do right now because it's so cool, I think. This is 10th Avenue going north at West 17th Street. This is West 17th Street. Devil's Witness, nice view. Tenth Avenue is, you can see, northbound. Welcome everyone. Thank you so much for walking with us today, and always What is this walkway that we are on? It's called High Line. This whole length that we're walking right now is called High Line. Ambrose, sorry, rest of the country, but New York City never had heat wave this year yet. And hopefully it won't. But it was pretty bad a few days, and but it's over. Admire, wonderful view. High Line is a great idea and very different from all the other parks in New York City. Even though it's 8:14, it's not too late, and still a lot of people here. No more gelati, sorbetti. Oh, that's all Italian. And large font and English and small font. But so let's see, up to 2 flavors, $6.95 up to they have different cones. $6.95, $6.95, and $9.50. So a little bit of ice cream will cost you between $7 and $10 here. KDM's very nice. They're closed, of course, for the day. They have coffee, they have paletas, frittatas, chamayadas. They have rice bowls, hot dogs, and tacos, and a little bit of everything. That's nice. It's just the water running over the surface here, and when it's hot or warm, it's nice to walk on it. Kids love it. Renata Mendoza. Hudson River is right over there, down there, and the state of New Jersey is across the river. We would kindly ask everyone to write in English, because this is the only language we would all understand. Thank you. Scott Breves. Hey, Scott again. So bored. Peaceful. Joseph Taylor. Hey, Joseph. This is 14th Street. 14th Street. This is basically westernmost point of the 14th Streets here in New York City, in Manhattan. This is Meatpacking District. And 14th Street from west to east. Let's stop for a moment and take a look. And my Renata Mendoza, please chat in English for all of us to understand. Thank you. Marie, so beautiful.
Be so innocent, be so comfortable, be so untouched by the sort of massive ethical dilemma of, on the one hand, benefiting tremendously from the benefits of oil.
What is this art installation?
The effects both on, long-term climate change effects, but also the effects that excavating has on the lives of people. I have been living very comfortable with that dilemma, and I think my relationship with Patriarch Kirill is that I suddenly
interesting. That's a projector right there.
One is in one's own world, and how much that needs to be challenged. For me, it's impossible to think outside oil as it is for Patriarch Kirill to think outside.
What is a disembodied voice? Yeah, it belongs to this film that is being shown here.
And I think if I am to challenge him to rethink the way he thinks about human rights, then I have to rethink the way I think about oil.
It's cool, but it would be lovely to see the face of that person as well. This is what it is, and
the other was really blanketing. Yes, often quite good actually.
yeah, it's very specific. Like some art installations and some documentaries, or whatever they are. It is, let's just say, conceptual, for the lack of a better word. But some of it we can get and some we cannot. That's fine. I don't know, I think it's an artist and she's talking about her work, but we just happened to be there and we saw that frame on the screen, so that's what happened. Little island, the artificial island, right down there on the water, and the entrance to it. However, all the buildings you see on the other side of the river, this is New Jersey. So bored, sorry to me nobody's feet is art. Yeah, for sure. Ubuntu, hey Ubuntu. Oh, it's so quiet, we can hear the birdies too. Whitney Museum is at the end of, or at the beginning, depending on which way you're going, of High Line. And This is some sort of gallery or something, and there are people there. It's a reception. I see the tables and the drinks. All right. Power to them. Just the views from the High Line. This is Samsung showroom here in Meatpacking District on the first 2 floors across there. Let's play our music a little. We're almost at the end of the High Line. I'll walk here over the lands of the High Line, and the Whitney Museum is right in front of us from there, which also streamed from once. So if you want to see what Whitney Museum looks like inside and out, just search our channel, just put Whitney Museum and you will see it. Oh, that's the line right there. Some sort of a club or a restaurant. A lot of voices coming from there. This is Little West 12th Street. That's called Little West 12th Street. It's an official name. Elsa Frozen. So just a reminder, we love all your chatting, but please chat in English. Inglés, por favor. Hey TDP, good to see you. Hi. Touring different places. So we're about to walk downstairs as we are at the end of our High Line distance here in Meatpacking District. Kyle, okay everybody, I must go. This was a great trip, pal. Take care everyone. Thank you, Kyle. We will see you soon. Thank you so much for watching and enjoying. J3, what's that place called? It's called High Line. The High Line, right there. That's the name of it. You're welcome. J3 and SY. J3. Welcome everyone. Don't forget your likes, please, and thank you. Also, if you feel like giving us a super chat or super sticker, thank you. This is Shake Shack. Comfortably empty, but not completely. Partially. This is Gazenward Street right there. I'm not sure what place you mentioned, but that could be both, because I know there's a hotel and there are restaurants down there as well, so it could be both. TDP, I went on the High Line too with my sister early this year. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. This is Gaysenward Street. Not so many people in the restaurants. Monday evening, Monday evening. More people over there. This area is packed, especially on the weekends, but Monday evening it looks like it's not packed, but pretty busy too. I think it's a French restaurant. Jose Maria Perez, Jose Maria Perez. Hi, Jose Maria Perez. So boy, let's get a cold one. Yep. Beer would be nice. In this weather, Kitty Amps, the full moon is Wednesday night. Hi, Miguel Reynoso. Little West 12th Street. Serafina. See, High Line is right there. Did a lot of walking on the High Line. It was very hot and humid that day, touring different places. This building is occupied by, how should I put it? It's a company, it's an architectural company, I think, that is specializing on interiors for those tower apartments, those, upscale apartments with the rooms in the shape of a square, or, the way that the furniture would not obstruct the views and, stuff like that. This is just the teeny tiny bit of it. They let people in, but they don't let people in with a camera. But imagine the interior of your room being something like this. Wow, gorgeous. Austin, NYC is wonderful, beautiful city. This is the entrance, but it's like several floors of this interior, so it's gorgeous, really. It's more like a museum. It has statues, sculptures, and I tried to go there with the camera once. They say but this is on Little 12th Street, and it's called RH New York, the gallery in the historic Meatpacking District. RH. If you Google RH or RH New York, you will be able to find a lot of information online, I'm sure. Not bad at all. Just imagine that this window is on some 63rd floor overlooking Central Park. That's Sephora. Admire beautiful furniture. Rolex store. Oh, look at that. Lorena Mendes. Hi, Lorena. Surfboard. I can afford a throw pillow. Me too. Perhaps. I'm not sure 100%, but maybe. Lorena, all the best. Thank you. Same to you. The watches are super expensive. Rolex is one of the most expensive watches. I mean, not the most, but you know, depending on the model, of course. This is Apple Store in Meatpacking District. 3 floors, I think. 3 floors of Apple. Cobblestone streets. This is West 14th Street and 9th Avenue. Apple is still open. Wow.
I would have fun.
We're approaching West 15th Street. This is Starbucks Reserve Roastery. This one is Starbucks showroom, basically. And let's see if they have music there or not, but let's take a quick look. Yeah, well, let's take a quick look. Starbucks grocery. We're going to mute the microphone and play our music for a few minutes. Lot more of moving parts during the day. Right now it's kind of like an idle sleep mode. Okay, we're outside. They're playing good music, but unfortunately copyright. And this is Chelsea Market right here next door across the street. Chelsea Market has a zero network inside, but we did walk around Chelsea Market and record it in high definition. So a little bit of it, if you want to see what Chelsea Market looks like, just search our channel by Chelsea Market. And this huge building is Google. huge space. We're in Meatpacking District. We started today inside of the Moynihan train hall, walked to the High Line area, walked all the length, the whole length of High Line into Meatpacking District, and now we are in Meatpacking District. Jan Claus, hi Jan. Hi everyone. Welcome. Thank you for working with us today. Austin's our song of one of his albums. Hi Edgar. Turin, last day of August is on Thursday. Yeah, time flies. Unfortunately, it's the last day of August already. Soon, on Thursday. We are on 14th Street, West 14th Street. And Hudson Street. So this is 14th Street, this one here, and this cross street is Hudson Street. If we walk this way along 14th Street, we will end up in Union Square. But I don't think we're going to walk today. I think we're going to sooner rather than later end our stream. And thank all over 200 people watching our stream right now. We're streaming for 1 hour and 48 minutes. Thank you so much everyone for spending the part of your Monday evening or early Tuesday morning with us. Ambrose have to wake up in the dark now, not easy to do. Jan Claus, it's full moon on August 31st. This is the bus stop, West 14th Street and Hudson Street, Meatpacking District. M14 bus will cruise along 14th Street. 8:47 and it's 72 degrees according to the display on that bus stop. Sunshine, thank you, you're welcome. Joseph Taylor, thank you. Thank you so much everyone. We're going to say goodnight and we will see you sooner rather than later. Take good care of yourselves and your loved ones. And enjoy yourselves as much as you can. Until next time, good night from New York City. Thank you so much everyone, the mods, everyone who supports us. Marie, Ambrose, Turing, Noble Sweetness, Surfboard, Kitty M's, Sunshine, DC322, hey DC322, Jan Claus, everybody, thank you for being here, thank you for walking with us, and we will see you next time. Good night.